Hello everyone, welcome to Quiz Time. I'm Judith, your host for today's quiz. Get ready to put your knowledge to test with some fun and exciting questions. Let's see how many you can get right. What was the exact height of the Great Pyramid of Giza when it was originally built? 138 meters, 146.6 meters, 150.2 meters. 146.6 meters. How many symphonies did Beethoven complete? 9, 5, 11. 9. What was the duration of the Apollo 2 mission from launch to splashdown? 6 days, 10 days, or 8 days? 8 days. True or false? The adult human body has 214 bones. True or false? False. 206 bones. What is the approximate age of the oldest tree? A Great Basin Bristol cone pine. 2,000 years, 4,800 years, 6,300 years. 4,800 years. What was the original name of New York City when it was a Dutch colony? New Amsterdam, New Rotterdam, New Holland. New Amsterdam. How many operas did Mozart write? 22, 20, 23. 23. What was the estimated population of London in 1665, the year of the Great Plague? 500,000, 200,000, 800,000. 500,000. What is the total length of the Great Wall of China, including all of its branches? 13,171 miles, 10,530 miles, 7,090 miles. 13,171 miles. How many elements are there in the periodic table? 118. What is the exact temperature of the sun's core in Celsius? 15 million degrees. What was the height of the tallest recorded tsunami wave? 305 feet, 200 feet, 524 feet. 524 feet. How many stripes are on the United States flag? 13, 15, 21. 13. How long did it take Michelangelo to paint the Sistine Chapel ceiling? 2 years, 4 years, or 6 years? 4 years. In which year was the first Nobel Prize awarded to Frederick Passy and Henry Dunant? 1901, 1910, 1898. 1901. What was the lifespan of Albert Einstein from birth to death? 73 years, 79 years, 76 years. 76 years. What is the exact weight of the heaviest blue whale recorded? 150 tons, 199 tons, 250 tons. 199 tons. How many novels did Charles Dickens write? 20, 15, 18. 20. What was the total number of crew members on the Apollo 2 mission? 3. How many years did the 100 Years' War actually last? 100 years, 116 years, 150 years. 116 years. How many chambers are there in a human heart? 4, 3, 5. 4. How many books are in the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling? 7. In what style is the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona primarily designed? Gothic, Art Nouveau, Baroque. Art Nouveau. What is the significance of the Moai statues on Easter Island? Represent ancestors, depict gods, used as tomb markers. Represent ancestors. Which ancient structure is believed to have served as a ceremonial site for early Native Americans? Cliff Palace, Cahokia Mounds, Mesa Verde. Cahokia Mounds. What is the unique feature of the Great Wall of China? Built using rice flour mortar. Which artistic movement was Frida Kahlo most associated with? Surrealism, Cubism, Impressionism. Surrealism. What substance was once used as a pigment in ancient Egyptian tomb paintings? Tree bark, plant sap, crushed beetles. Crushed beetles. Which is the only surviving wonder of the original 7 wonders of the world? Lighthouse of Alexandria, Great Pyramid of Giza, Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Great Pyramid of Giza. What ancient civilization was known for constructing aqueducts? Romans. Which historical figure is known for founding the first public library in America? Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin. How many stars make up the Big Dipper constellation? 7, 8, or 9? 7. Which invention was Leonardo da Vinci known to have sketched but never built? Printing press, helicopter, telescope. Helicopter. What was the original function of the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Defense tower, watchtower, bell tower. Bell tower. What ancient civilization is credited with the first use of coins as currency? Lydians, Babylonians, Egyptians. Lydians. How many states are in Australia? 5, 6, 7. 6. Who is often referred to as the father of the Constitution in the United States? James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, or John Adams? James Madison. What was the purpose of the Mayan ball game? Recreation, military training, religious ritual. Religious ritual. Who wrote the influential book The Prince, which is still studied in political science? Thomas Hobbes, Niccolo Machiavelli, John Locke. Niccolo Machiavelli. What was the main purpose of the Taj Mahal when it was built? A palace, a mausoleum, a mosque. A mausoleum. Which architectural style is the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris built in? Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque. Gothic. How many days did it take Phileas Fogg to travel around the world in Jules Verne's novel? 80 days. Which writer created the detective character Sherlock Holmes? Edgar Allan Poe, Agatha Christie, Arthur Conan Doyle. Arthur Conan Doyle. What material was the Statue of Liberty originally made from? Copper. What was the original name of the Beatles? the Blue Tones, the Quarrymen, the Silver Beetles. The Quarrymen. What was the first book ever printed using movable type? The Gutenberg Bible. What ancient trade route connected China to the Mediterranean? Silk Road, Spice Road, Amber Road. Silk Road. Which event is associated with the phrase "let them eat cake"? Boston Tea Party, Russian Revolution, French Revolution. French Revolution. What ancient civilization is credited with creating the first known democracy? Romans, Athenians, Egyptians. Athenians. What painting is considered Leonardo da Vinci's most famous work? Mona Lisa. Which ancient empire was ruled by Cyrus the Great? Persian Empire, Roman Empire, Egyptian Empire. Persian Empire. How many books did Agatha Christie write? 75, 85, or 66? 66. Who is known for the philosophy of existentialism? Friedrich Nietzsche, Jean-Paul Sartre, Karl Marx. Jean-Paul Sartre. What famous novel features the character of Captain Ahab? Moby Dick. Which philosopher wrote The Republic? Plato, Aristotle, Socrates. Plato. What is the title of the first opera ever written? Dido and Aeneas, The Magic Flute, L'Orfeo. L'Orfeo. Who was the first artist to use perspective in painting? Masaccio, Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael. Masaccio. Which literary work is an example of an epic poem? The Divine Comedy, The Canterbury Tales, Paradise Lost. The Divine Comedy. What was the nationality of the painter Edvard Munch? Norwegian. Which architect designed the famous Guggenheim Museum in New York? Antony Gaudí, L.E. Corbusier, Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright. How many tracks are on the Beatles' Abbey Road album? 15, 16, 17. 17. Which writer is associated with the phrase stream of consciousness? Ernest Hemingway, James Joyce, F. Scott Fitzgerald. James Joyce. What is the primary material used in the construction of the Parthenon? Granite, limestone, marble. Marble. Which French artist is known for his paintings of ballet dancers? Claude Monet, Edgar Degas, Pierre-Auguste Renoir. Edgar Degas. How tall was the Colossus of Rhodes, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world? 98 feet. Which ancient text is a foundational work of Hindu philosophy? The Odyssey, Bhagavad Gita, Tao Te Ching. Bhagavad Gita. Which novel features the characters Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy? Wuthering Heights, Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice. Which composer is known for his Symphony No. 9? Mozart, Beethoven, Brahms. Beethoven. Name the artist who is known for his works of melting clocks. Salvador Dalí. Which painting technique involves using pigments suspended in wax? Fresco, tempera, and caustic. Encaustic. Who was the first artist to use the technique of foreshortening in the work? Giotto, Titian, Caravaggio. Giotto. What is the term for a scientific theory that explains the origin of the universe? Big Bang Theory. In which book series is the fictional metal unobtainium prominently featured? The Matrix, Star Wars, Avatar. Avatar. Which composer was known for using prepared piano in their works? John Cage, Beethoven, Mozart. John Cage. What is the process of converting a liquid into a solid by removing heat cold? Freezing. Which writer is known for creating the fictional detective Hercule Poirot? Arthur Conan Doyle, Dashiell Hammett, Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. Which artist is known for the cut-out spirit of their work? Henri Matisse, Pablo Picasso, Wassily Kandinsky. Henri Matisse. In which country would you find the historic region of Transylvania? Romania. Which mythical creature is known for its ability to turn everything it touches into gold? Dragon, Midas, Griffin. Midas. Which famous playwright wrote Waiting for Godot? Harold Pinter, Tennessee Williams, Samuel Beckett. Samuel Beckett. Which natural phenomenon is characterized by a visible spectrum of light in the sky? Aurora borealis, solar eclipse, rainbow. Aurora borealis. What art form is known for its use of light and shadow to create dramatic effects? Chiaroscuro. Which film director is famous for the movie Inception? Steven Spielberg, Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino. Christopher Nolan. Which philosopher is known for the concept of tabula rasa or blank slate? John Locke, Immanuel Kant, René Descartes. John Locke. What is the name of the ancient Greek epic poem attributed to Homer that describes the fall of Troy? The Aeneid, the Odyssey, the Iliad. The Iliad. What is the primary material used in traditional Venetian glassmaking? Soda lime glass. Which famous sculpture is known for its missing nose? The Great Sphinx of Giza, the Thinker, Venus de Milo. The Great Sphinx of Giza. True or false? Unobtainium is the fictional element known for its ability to create a nearly indestructible shield in the Marvel Universe. True or false? False. It's vibranium. Which ancient Greek mathematician is known for his contributions to the understanding of prime numbers and the Sieve of Eratosthenes? Eratosthenes. What is the name of the ancient Mayan calendar system known for its complex series of cycles? The Aztec calendar, the Tzolk'in calendar, the Gregorian calendar. The Tzolk'in calendar. Which phenomenon occurs when an object appears to change color as it moves through different temperatures or lighting conditions? Chromatic aberration, metamerism, color gradient. Metamerism. What is the term for a line of poetry that has a natural pause at the end of a line, often marked by punctuation? Caesura, enjambment, alliteration. Caesura. Which medieval instrument, similar to a modern-day bagpipe, was popular in Europe during the Middle Ages? Hurdy-gurdy, lute, crumhorn. Crumhorn. Which chemical element is known for its role in creating the brilliant blue color in blue gemstones? Chromium, cobalt, copper. Cobalt. What is the term for the medical practice of using ancient or traditional methods to treat illness, often involving herbs and manual techniques? Naturopathy. Which scientific principle explains the behavior of fluids in motion and is named after a French mathematician? Bernoulli's principle, Pascal's law, Archimedes' principle. Bernoulli's principle. What is the term for a bridge that has its support pillars placed underwater? Cantilever bridge, suspension bridge, pier bridge. Pier bridge. Which literary term describes a story or poem in which the narrative is an extended metaphor? Parable, allegory, fable. Allegory. Which art movement is characterized by its use of non-traditional materials and found objects? Expressionism, Dadaism, Surrealism. Dadaism. What phenomenon describes the apparent change in frequency or wavelength of a wave in relation to an observer moving relative to the source of the wave? Doppler effect.